this is Opinion Radar, and welcome back to my channel. If you're anything like me, you're always on the hunt for that perfect summer staple. Something that's stylish, doesn't break the bank, and actually feels good to wear from day to night. Well, today I'm sharing a recent find that's been getting major rotation in my closet. The Floerns women's faux leather shorts. Priced at just $26, they've been popping up all over my feed. And after seeing them on a few of my favorite influencers, I had to see if they lived up to the hype. Spoiler? They really might be the summer shorts of our dreams. But of course, I tested them hard before coming to you. I wore them through heat waves, dancing, errands, and even a spontaneous picnic. I wanted to know, are they actually comfortable? Do they hold up? And most importantly, do they make you feel like an absolute goddess? Let's dive into everything. The good, the minor flaws, and whether they're worth snagging for yourself. Okay, so I grabbed these Floerns faux leather shorts on a whim before a summer festival, and honestly, I've been obsessed. They're such a vibe. Super Y2K, a little edgy, a little flirty, and totally perfect for when you want to feel confident, but still comfortable enough to dance your heart out. The high-waisted cut is chef's kiss, and the drawstring lace up front is actually genius. I'm not always sold on tight details, but this one, it's functional. I can cinch it just a little tighter to hold everything in without digging in, which is clutch when you're out for hours. And let me tell you, my friends were all, "Wait, where did you get those?" So yeah, definite compliments bait. One of the things I wasn't expecting was how stretchy and soft they feel. I thought faux leather meant stiff and hot as heck, especially in summer. But these are actually surprisingly breathable. They've got this buttery texture that moves with you, not against you. I wore them to a daytime concert, danced through 3 opening acts and the headliner, and didn't once feel like adjusting or pulling them up, which is huge for me because I tend to be a fidgeter if something's uncomfortable. And the length? Perfect. I'm about 5 feet 5 inches, and they hit at just the right spot. Not too short where I'm nervous bending over, but still cute enough to feel sexy. Definitely not the kind of shorts you need to hike up every 5 minutes. I've styled them a few different ways now, and they're shockingly versatile. I initially bought them thinking, festival only. But nope, these are becoming a summer staple. With a cropped tank and chunky boots, total rave energy. But throw on a flowy blazer and heels, and suddenly it's dinner with the girls, and you look pulled together but still fun. I even wore them with an oversized hoodie and sneakers to run errands, and low-key, people still noticed. They've got that "I tried, but not too hard" energy that's everything right now. Whether you're going to a concert, a rooftop party, or just hanging at a picnic, these shorts just work. Plus, the way they hug your curves without squeezing, amazing. I've tried other faux leather shorts that roll down or pinch at the hips, not these. Now let's talk sizing because I see mixed things online, but from my experience, I'd say they run slightly generous, especially if you're between sizes. I typically wear a medium, and I got one in large just to be safe because I know I like a bit more room in the hips and thighs. Honestly, the large fits perfectly, hugs without cutting off circulation, and the stretch is no joke. I have a thicker thigh situation, and they didn't ride up or bind at all. But if you're more petite or straight-figured, you might want to size down. And fair warning, the drawstring is cute, but it's a little thin. It works fine, but I kind of wish it were a bit sturdier for that extra polished look. It doesn't affect wearability, but it's something I noticed when styling them up. Quality-wise, I was pleasantly surprised. They felt better in person than I expected. Not that cheap, plasticky faux leather that cracks after one wear. These have held up through multiple washes. I hand wash them to be safe. And no pilling or fading so far. That said, I will say double check the stitching when you get them. When I first pulled mine out, I noticed a tiny spot near the crotch seam that looked like it wasn't fully secured. It wasn't torn or falling apart, but definitely not as clean as it should have been. I gave it a quick stitch myself, and it's been fine since, but it's something to keep an eye on. For $26 though, this is still such a steal. Most faux leather pieces this cute are triple the price and half the comfort. All in all, I'm seriously impressed. These shorts check so many boxes. Cute, comfy, flattering, and versatile. I've already recommended them to my besties, one with a cavia frame and one who's super petite, and they both ended up getting them. We all wore them to a music festival last weekend, and we were basically a mini girl group in matching vibes. They're not perfect, the lace-up cord could be thicker, and quality control might vary, but the pros so outweigh the cons. If you want a pair of shorts that make you feel fierce, fit well, and don't ruin your night by being uncomfortable, these are legit. 10 out of 10 would buy again, maybe in black and brown next time. If these Floerns shorts were a person, they'd be your most confident, effortlessly cool bestie. Ready to steal the spotlight? So, are you? Hit that like button and subscribe so we can keep bringing you bold looks that slay. Don't just chase trends, lace up and lead them.